Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Pauline, the data analyst, and today we are going to dive into two of the most fundamental SQL commands, that is create databases and create tables. So whether you are a beginner or a refresher, this video is for you. So in this 15-minute tutorial, I will be able to teach you how to create a database and create tables from scratch using the Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. So let's get started. So here's what we'll cover in this video. What is a database and why do we need one? How to use the create database statement. How to use the create table statement. A hands-on example where we create a database and a table for a pizza delivery app. And finally, the best practices and tips for beginners. So before we start writing code, let's talk about what a database actually is. So a database is like a digital filing cabinet. It's where we store and organize data so that we can easily access, manage, and update it. Very simple. So now, I want us to create our first database. And to do this, we'll use the create database statement, okay? Let me write it over here. Create database statement. So this is what we use to create a database. So this command tells SQL Server or SQL Server to create a new empty database where we can start storing data. So here's the basic syntax. Basic syntax is like the formula, okay? So its basic syntax is create database, then the database name, and voila, that is its syntax, or it's like, in simple terms, its formula, okay? So I want us to try it out. So I want to create a database for our pizza delivery app, and I'll call it pizza delivery DB. Okay, so I'll come down here and write create database. Then my database name, I want it to be called the pizza delivery DB. Okay, so let me highlight it and then execute it. Voila, we're being told that our command was completed successfully, and just like that, we have created a new database. So you can see it in the Object Explorer under the databases, like over here. Here it is, pizza delivery DB, as you can see from my screen. Very, very easy, right? Okay, next I want us to know how to use the create table statement, okay? How to use the create table statement. How to use the create table statement, okay? So now that we have a database, here it is. Now that we have a database, let's create a table inside it. So a table is where we actually store our data, okay? So think of it like a spreadsheet with rows and columns. Each column has a name and a data type, like for example, integers, strings, or dates. So the basic syntax for creating a table is create table, okay? Create table. Then you write your table name, open the bracket, then it has to have columns. So column one, and then name, column one name, then we have the data underscore type, constraints, comma, then next column 2, just repeat, the name of column 2, then it's data type. Okay, data type constraints, the next, if you have, you can continue creating more columns. Then when you finish, you close your bracket, and then finish it like that. That is just its syntax. Okay, so I want us to now create a table to store information about pizzas, because we have already created a database called the pizza delivery database. So I want us to create a table to store information about pizzas. So we'll call it pizzas. Okay, and it will have columns for the pizza ID, name, size, price, and ingredients. So let me write it down over here. Create a table called pizzas. Okay, I hope you're following along. Then its columns will be the pizza ID. Okay, then the name, the size of the pizza, the price of the pizza, and ingredients of the pizza. Let's now create this is what I want to be in my table. Let me increase the size of this just a little, like that. So this is what I want contained in my table. Okay, we will use the syntax of okay, that's the create table statement. So create table. Okay, then my table name, I want it to be called pizzas, like I said up there. So pizzas. Nice. Then open my bracket, then we go next. My first column will be the pizza ID. Okay, the pizza ID, as you can see, it's a number. That means it will be an integer. Okay, then it will have a primary key identity. That is 11. Okay, and then next we'll have the pizza name, as you can see, pizza name. Then it will be characters, so I will use the varchar. Okay, it will be a text, and then it should not be more than 100 characters. There you go. And then I want it to be not null. Amazing. And then the pizza size, I will use it's also a character, so it will be a character, so I'll use car, so it will not be more than 1 character. Okay, it's a large, but I'm just using a symbol, or yes. So I want it to be not null. Okay, comma, and then price. I'm explaining this shortly. Then price, I want it to be in the data type to be a decimal. Okay, so that is 5, 2. So I also want it to be a not null. And then finally the ingredients will be also a character, so varchar, that will be not more than 255 characters. Okay, so let me explain this bit by bit. Okay, so this shows the unique ID for each pizza. Unique ID for each pizza. Okay, and then this is the name of the pizza. Let me move this so that it doesn't interfere. Then this is the name of the pizza. For those following along, name of the pizza. And then this is the pizza size. Okay, so the size, which can be either small, medium, or large. Okay, and then we have the price. The price, this is the price of the pizza, just from its name. Price of the pizza. And then we have the ingredients. This is the list of ingredients. I have to indicate everything so that those who are following along can understand every single thing that is being done here. So as you can see, I am creating a table over here. So let me try and you see, so I can't have this here because I only need this. So I was just putting this for you so that you can understand. So let me explain it first before I execute my query. So the pizza ID, as you can see, it's a unique identifier for each pizza. Okay, so it's an integer that auto increments with each new row. Okay, it's unique. That means you will not find another one like it, another number like it, because it's an integer, a number. Then pizza name, from its name, is the name of the pizza, so it will be stored as a string. Okay, it will be stored as a string. Then we have the pizza size. So the size of the pizza will be like small, medium, large, and these ones will be stored as a single character, like SML, as you can see from my screen. Then price, the price of the pizza, as you can see here, it will be stored as a decimal number. Okay, and then finally we have the ingredients, which is the list of ingredients, and it will be stored as a string. So let me remove this over here. Let me delete them. Okay, so since we are done, okay, let me come and close my pizza. Okay, close my table, then finish your query, then highlight it, and then execute it. And voila, as we can see, let me increase this so that you can see it. We are being told that our command has been completed successfully. So now that we have a table, let me go show you. Let's see this table of ours. Okay, so we want to go see our table, if our table is a reality. So we'll write select from, our table was pizzas. Here it is. This is our table over here. So we want to see if it's a reality. So highlight it and execute your query, and voila, as you can see from my screen, let me enlarge it so that you can see it clearly. As you can see from my screen, we can see the structure. The column names have been created, but there is no data in it. Okay, so moving on swiftly, let's move. Now I want us to insert data into this table. Okay, I want us to insert data into this table. Now we can't come and write down here, so I have to systematically write each of them down. Okay, so that will be we are inserting data into the table. Okay, so now that we have a data, I want us to add data. Now that you have a table, I want us to add data to it. So we'll use the insert into statement. Okay? Let me write it. Use the insert into statement. Okay? To add a few pizzas to our pizza table. Okay? So, let's write the code down, right? Let's move it higher like that. Then first we'll start with insert into. Okay? And where are we inserting into? We are inserting it into our pizza table. So there we go. We insert into our pizza table. Then inside our pizza table, we'll just write the same. We'll write the pizza name, the pizza size, the price, and ingredients. Okay, so under the don't worry about the pizza ID. That's I've already set it to be the primary key, so it will auto increment on its by itself. So I will add the pizza name. Those are the columns that I will be using. The pizza name, comma. Then we have the pizza size, comma. Then we have the price, comma. Then we have the ingredients. Then we have the ingredients. There you go. Then close it, your bracket. So we are inserting into these columns that we have on my screen. But now what are we inserting? We are inserting values. So you come right down and write values. Okay? So, let's begin. Open your bracket. So in the pizza name, I will have the Hawaiian pizza. The Hawaiian pizza. That's under the pizza name. Okay, since it's a text, it should have apostrophes like that. Then comma. Then under the pizza size, I need it to be medium. Then comma. Then under the price, I want it to be $13.25. Okay, comma. Since it's a numeric number, it doesn't require the apostrophe over here. Then we move to the ingredients. The ingredients inside the Hawaiian pizza, it will contain sliced ham, then pineapple, then the mozzarella cheese. I hope I'm writing it correctly. Mozzarella cheese. Then close your bracket. Then we move on to the next one. Now that's the first in my so this is the first column, the first row. Okay, then in the next, I want it to be called the classic. That's my first pizza. So the next column, I want it to be the classic deluxe pizza. Okay, so open the bracket, then put in your apostrophe, then name it the classic deluxe pizza. Okay, so under the pizza size, I want it to be a medium-sized pizza again. Okay, then the price, I want it to be $16. Then in the ingredients, so what I want, the ingredients that I want in my pizza will be pepperoni, comma, it should have mushrooms, mushrooms. Then it should have the red onions, then red peppers, then finally bacon. So we are done with that. Close your brackets. Then we move on to the next column. So the next pizza that I want is the 5 cheese pizza. The 5 cheese pizza. So its size should be large. I want a large pizza, so that will be that. Then price, I want it to be at $18. Okay, $18.50. Okay, and then the ingredients should be mozzarella cheese, Then we have the provolone cheese. Hope I'm getting them correctly. Provolone cheese. Ooh. And then we have the smoked Gouda cheese. I hope I am pronouncing them correctly, but my intention is not to teach you how to pronounce cheese. It's to learn SQL. So let's focus on matters at hand. Then it should have the Romano cheese. And then finally, it should have, no, not finally, it should have blue cheese as well. Blue cheese. And then finally, it should have garlic. Then close your text with the apostrophe. Then close it. There you go. So we go down over here and finish our query like that. And then highlight it. And then execute it. And so we have an error. Let's figure it out. Incorrect syntax near the 5 cheese pizza. So guys, our error came because I did not input a comma over here. I did not place a comma. Can you see here, over here? I am supposed to place a comma over here for it to make sense. So let us try and highlight it again and execute it. And voila, 3 rows has been affected. Let me increase my table over here. 3 rows have been affected. So if we want to check the data, if the data was added correctly, we'll use a select statement to retrieve all the rows from the pizzas table. Okay, so let's try again. So here it is. Sorry about that. So here it is. We just write select to see what has been, how our table has been impacted by our code. So select from the pizza table. Okay, here it is. Then highlight your query and voila. Let me enlarge this table. As you can see, I hope you can see everything. So as you can see from my screen, our pizzas are now stored in the database. Just simply as that. I know it's not like going to your Excel and just inputting this plus this plus this. No, you have to literally write it down for it to come onto. You have to give SQL a command for it to present a table for you. You have to write code for it to present a table for you. Very, very simple. And that's it for today's tutorial. We've covered how to create a database, how to create a table, and how to insert data into that particular table using the Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and click on that notification bell so you don't miss on future tutorials. Got any questions or suggestions for this channel? Drop them in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.